Hi everyone, my name is Marsha and welcome to my channel. And in today's video I'm so excited we get to talk about Sephora. The holiday VIB sale is here and it's always so exciting. It's such an exciting time because they always come out with these beautiful sets, and it's just nice to be able to get some savings off of your products. So I decided to make a couple of videos where I give you my recommendations, my personal favorites. In the middle of the video, throughout the video, I will also tell you some of the things I'm thinking of picking up. And of course, later on, after I end up making my purchases, I will of course also have some haul videos for you, and I'll show you the things that I end up picking up. But in today's video, we're gonna focus on makeup. And I did divide these videos into a couple of videos. So today we're only talking about makeup, and any videos that I already have for the Sephora sale, I'm going to link in my description box below. Now, I'm also going to be linking all these things that I'm going to be talking about in case you guys want to shop any of my recommendations. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to anybody who uses my links. They are affiliate, and I just wanted to say a thank you to everybody who uses them. It's very much appreciated, and I know I say this pretty much in all of my videos, but I can't make one of these videos and not say thank you. So thank you again. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So we're gonna start with my favorite foundations. There are so many beautiful foundations out there available at Sephora, but I really wanted to narrow down the list to as little as possible, and so I came up with a list of 4 foundations. So one of my favorites is the Merit Stick Foundation. Here's what it looks like, and I really like these foundations. They are really creamy, it's retractable. I actually have it in 2 shades. I have the colors Silk and Bone, and actually both of these do work for my skin tone. So here they are. So if I were to swatch them, you could see a slight difference. So this silky one is kind of more like I would say neutral, and then the Bone is kind of more like you can see that it's a tiny bit darker, but both of these shades work for my skin tone, and I really love the way it just glides on your skin. It really makes applying your makeup super quick and easy, so I really like these. The next foundation I absolutely have been loving is the Kosas. This is the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation with SPF 25. Another really good foundation. I love the way it looks on the skin. I have the color Very Light Neutral 100. So again, really good. Next I have another stick foundation, and this one is by Huda Beauty. This is another favorite of mine. I've actually repurchased this multiple times already. This, you know, it just retracts like this, and it's another one that's super easy to use, looks really nice on. Really like this on the go, or if I'm in a rush, this is just super easy. And I have the color 110N. And so the last foundation I want to talk about is the one from La Mer. This is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation with an SPF of 20. This has been a repurchase for me as well, and I am almost out of this one here. It's really good. I really love the finish of this. I love the coverage, and it just looks really good. It is a splurge for a foundation, and so it's one I always like to get on sale. So this is the time for sure to get something like this. And again, I absolutely love it. I cannot recommend it enough. Anytime I want my makeup to look really nice, or I know I have a long day, this is usually what I reach for. Next, I'm going to talk about concealer. Now for concealer, I picked 2 of my favorite concealers from Sephora. One of them is the Kosas Concealer. Just like foundation, I absolutely love the concealer. It's very nice. It's a full coverage concealer. It blends out really nicely. It doesn't crease under the eyes. I mean, I really love it. Now I have it in the color Tone 0.5, and it's just super creamy, super easy to use. I really like this. And so the other concealer that I absolutely love is the Pat McGrath Concealer. This is the Sublime Perfection Concealer. I have it in the color L1. Here's what it looks like. Again, another really great option. If you like a full coverage concealer, look no further. This is a really good one. Next, I wanted to go ahead and talk about face primers. Now, I have 4 face primers that I wanted to recommend for the Sephora sale, and in no particular order, but the first one, it just happens to be my all-time favorites. And I'm talking about the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base and Eye Base. I absolutely love these products. These are phenomenal as primers. I just absolutely love it. Anytime I put this on, my makeup stays, my makeup looks good, my skin feels hydrated. I cannot recommend these enough. I absolutely love these. So again, it's the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This one here is the consistency of it. It has a beautiful kind of like a citrusy orange peel type of scent. Here's the eye primer. This one is completely scent free, and it's just such a good face and eye primer. I cannot recommend these enough. If you haven't tried these out, definitely give these a try. They're phenomenal. The next primer I wanted to talk about is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Primer. This is another really good one that I also reach for and like. It has this really convenient pump, and let me just show you. So it has this like almost like a pinky pearlescent look, kind of like a sheen to it. As you blend it out, it feels really creamy. Another one that I really love is by YSL, and if you can see it, it almost has like these little gold specks inside. Again, super nice. Has like this clear gel consistency, and it just feels like super hydrating, super nourishing. Again, your makeup will look so good under. It just gives you like this healthy glow. Nothing over the top, but definitely looks really good with makeup. And again, this is another one I have repurchased before, and I really enjoy. The last primer I wanted to recommend is this one here by GUERLAIN. This is the Meteorites primer. It has these pearl beads inside, and so when you it has a pump. When you pump some out, it kind of crushes those beads, and you get this pinky consistency. It is almost like serum-like. It feels super light on the skin, but it does give you that beautiful pearlescent sheen. It has the scent of the meteorites. So if you know what the GUERLAIN meteorites smell like, this smells exactly like it. It smells so good. Next, I wanted to talk about setting sprays. The only setting spray that I will recommend is this one here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Filter Setting Spray. This is the mini, and I'm almost out, and this has been a repurchase product for me many times. I absolutely love the way this feels on the skin. It's super hydrating, super refreshing. The mist is really fine. It has a really pleasant scent. It just feels so good. You can use it, you know, to set your makeup, obviously, or even throughout the day, just as a touch up, you know, to give your skin a little bit of hydration. I really love this. And they actually have this set. I'm gonna pop a picture of it on the screen, but they have this set where you get 2 of these minis, and it's for the price of $29, and it has a value of $42, and then the $29 minus your percentage. I think that's a really good deal. I think that will sell out. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you grab it as soon as possible, because I have seen it in previous sales where these do end up selling out. Now, as I mentioned, as I'm going through these, I'm gonna pop in some of my own personal wish list items that I'm thinking of picking up during the sale. Now, this one here is the YSL New Dewy Mist Hydrating Face Spray with Hyaluronic Acid. This is one I am really curious about trying out. So it may end up in my cart. I may pick it up and take it home with me. I'm curious about it. Even though I really love the Charlotte Tilbury, I'm always on the market to try something new. So if you guys have tried that one, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Okay, so next let's talk about powders. Now, I do have 3 powders that I want to recommend. And these are in no particular order, of course, but the first one here that I wanted to recommend is the One by One Size Petric Star. I have been really reaching for this and loving it. Comes in this beautiful red glossy packaging. I do have the color Fair 1 and R, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I have just been really enjoying this powder. It looks really beautiful on the skin, so definitely look into this powder if you're on the market for a new one. Now, next, of course, is another favorite of mine, and it's this one here by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish, and I have the color number 1 Fair. This is a powder I have purchased over and over again. This is actually a newer compact. I had recently finished one and have it in my empties. I really like this powder. This is one I always have to stock up on. So anytime I'm running low, anytime there's a sale, I will always pick this up as a backup. It's a really great one. I absolutely love it. And so the last powder I wanted to talk about is the Gucci powder. This is the Gucci Beauty powder, and I have the color 01. Comes in this absolutely luxurious, beautiful baby pink and gold packaging. It is absolutely stunning packaging, but the powder is no less stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. It looks gorgeous on the skin. So you do get the compact opens up with the mirror and your product right here, but then you can also lift this part up, and then you have your Gucci powder puff right here, which is super convenient if you're on the go. This is super nice to have, you know, just as an option. But I absolutely love this. Definitely recommend trying this if you haven't already. Next, let's talk about highlighters. Now, I selected 3 of my favorite highlighters from Sephora. And again, in no particular order, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the highlighting ones, and I have 3 of them. I absolutely love these. And these usually do sell out, so if it's something you are interested in picking up, definitely get it as soon as possible, because they are gonna sell out possibly, because this is the best time to get it. But these are the colors I have right here. So I've got Goldgasm, I've got Peachgasm, and Spotlight. And all 3 of these are gorgeous on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you here. So this one here is Spotlight. I am like probably more than halfway done with this one. But the neat thing about these is the applicator. It has this really nice sponge applicator. So you twist this open and then you just squeeze until the product kind of comes out on the sponge, and then you're ready to apply it. You only need a teeny tiny little bit, and it just creates the nicest, beautiful highlight. And you can select the color of your choice. And here's what it looks like. As you can see, I just put like a little pea-sized dot, and then when you blend this into your skin, it just gives you the most beautiful, healthy glow. So that was Spotlight. Let me show you Goldgasm next. So the same applicator, and I do reach for these. That's why they're very loved. They're very used because I do love these. So this one is the Goldgasm. So Spotlight and Goldgasm, and let me swatch Peachgasm as well. So this is the Peachgasm. So here they are, all side by side, and again, all three so beautiful. And they have a new one that's called Pillow Talk, and it's like a pinky highlight, which I think I can probably use as a blush. So that is one I am thinking of picking up for myself. Let me know if you guys have tried that one. So next, I wanted to recommend the highlighter by Saie. They actually have this adorable gift set with 2 mini highlighters. So you have the Glowy Super Gel Duo, and you get the color Star Glow and the limited edition color Warm Glow. So here's what it looks like. And with these, you know, I honestly do not mind getting the mini size because these last a very long time. So even though you're thinking you're getting like a mini, they're still gonna last a very long time because you really just need a teeny tiny little bit of these. And so here's what they look like. But I have to say, I have personally been really impressed with the Saie highlighters. And you know, I really like these, and you do get a ton of product in the minis. So it's kind of, I think it's worth getting the minis because then you get 2 colors to kind of play around with. Let me go ahead and show you what they look like. So it comes with a little pump. So we have the Star Glow and the Warm Glow right here. I think both of these are super pretty. One is like a champagne gold, and one is more like of a pinky gold. Super pretty. You only need a tiny bit, and it just gives you this beautiful glow to the skin. Now for myself, I'm looking into maybe getting this highlight right here. This is by One Size Patrick Star. It's the Disney Fantasia and One Size Bit of Magic highlighter. It looks so beautiful. I love the shade. I love the little Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse on there. So cute. So it is one that I'm thinking of picking up during the sale. And the last highlight I wanted to recommend for you guys is this Dior Forever highlighter. I have multiple colors, but the color specifically I wanted to recommend is 04 Golden Glow. Comes in a beautiful packaging, and then the highlight is absolutely gorgeous. I just absolutely love this highlighter. I use this all the time. That's exactly what it is, just a golden glow. Just gives you this beautiful golden glow to the cheeks or wherever you want to apply it. And if this is not a color you prefer, they do have, I believe, 6 different colors to choose from, and you honestly just cannot go wrong with one of these. It looks beautiful on the skin. Okay, next let's go ahead and talk about blushes. I feel like this has been the year of blushes, and I have 8 blushes to talk about. So for starters, I'm going to kick things off with this Pat McGrath Divine Blush Highlight in Nude Venus. This is one of the newer launches, and I'm so excited that it's available at Sephora. So you can take advantage and get it while it's on sale. Here's the packaging. This is what it looks like, and again, this is in the Nude Venus, and here are the shades. So you get 4 blushes and 1 highlight, and these blushes are absolutely beautiful. They look so good on the skin. I love this highlight as well. The colors are gorgeous. Here they are all swatched, and I have the highlight down here, and then these are all the 4 blushes, and they are all stunning, very pigmented. You definitely get a good payoff on these, and they're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Next we have the Tom Ford. This is the Shade and Illuminate blush. I have the color 01 Brazen Rose. This is a beautiful, beautiful blush. Beautiful pink, like a light pink and a dark pink. Looks really beautiful on. Very, very flattering. Here, both of the shades right there. The lighter and then the darker. Really pretty. You know, they have, I believe, 6 different shades available, and you always get 2 in the compact, which I think is really nice because you can use them separately or together depending on the look you're going for. These are really, really pretty. Next, I wanted to talk about these blushes. I feel like nobody ever talks about these blushes. It's kind of like old news, but I have to say they sell out really, really quickly. And I checked, and they are still available at the Sephora website, so you could get this with a discount. And I really love both of these blushes. So one is in the color 001 Pink, and one is in the color 004 Coral. Both are phenomenal. Don't be alarmed by how pink this pink one looks. It's actually very, very subtle and beautiful on the skin. So here's what it looks like. It looks like bright Barbie pink, but when you put it on the skin, it just looks like a beautiful pink flush of color. Let me put this here for you. They blend out beautifully. So it's right here. As you can see, it's nowhere near that bright Barbie pink. It gives you like a beautiful, beautiful flush of color. Nothing too dramatic. I absolutely love this blush. It's beautiful. And then the coral one is also really, really pretty. So here's what the coral one looks like. And let me put that one next to the pink. Here they are. So I have the coral here and the pink there. Both gorgeous colors. The price point is pretty good, and then you can get your discount on top of that. So definitely take a look at these because they are gorgeous. Next, I wanted to talk about the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. I have these minis, and these last forever and ever. I think these actually went viral on TikTok, and everybody started buying these, but they are good. The hype is real on these. So I have the 2 colors. One of them is Hope, and the other one is Joy. Both are phenomenal. Let me go ahead and give you a swatch. You really just need a tiny little bit, like literally 1 dot. It's all you need. So even this mini will last you forever. And they actually have this really nice set. I'm gonna link it in my description box, and also I'll pop a picture up of for you to see. But it comes with 3 blushes, a full size and 2 minis. It looks like a really nice set. But these colors that I'm showing you today, you could purchase individually. So this one here is Hope. So here they are. So the top one here is Hope, which is like a mauve. And then the bottom shade is Joy, and it's like a peachy tone. And they look kind of dark when you originally dot them on, but you can really sheer these out or build them up to the consistency that you really desire. So you can just blend them out so nicely. They are so pretty. So next, I wanted to talk about the Natasha Denona My Dream Cheek Trio. I absolutely love this entire collection, and these blushes and highlights is absolutely gorgeous. Here they are. So beautiful. I absolutely love these. I definitely recommend picking these up if you haven't already. I also absolutely have to talk about the Westman Atelier stick cream blushes. I have two here that I wanted to speak about. One is called Minette and one is Petal. So Petal I have in this cute little mini, and this is another product that kind of lasts a while, so you only need a little bit of this as well. So Petal is described as dusty rose. As you can see, hopefully, you can definitely shear it out to the consistency that you would like. And then Minette is a luminous peach tone, which I absolutely love, you guys. This is so, so gorgeous. This is one I reach for all the time. I love a beautiful peachy toned blush. And so it's like the perfect amount of peach. So one is like a peachy tone and one is more of like a pinky tone. I really love these. They're so, so pretty. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the new Gucci blushes. There is 6 different shades. You cannot go wrong with these. They are so beautiful on. The packaging is absolutely stunning. I have 2 colors here. I have the Silky Rose and Tender Apricot, and I love them both. They're both very different. One is, of course, a pinky tone and one is a peachy tone. So here's what it looks like. This is Silky Rose, and let me show you side by side. So we have Silky Rose and Tender Apricot. And let me give you a swatch of both. So here are the 2 of them side by side. As you can see, one is a peachy tone and one is a pinky tone. These are really, really beautiful blushes. I really, really love these. And like I said, there's 6 different shades. So the last blush I have here is this one here by Huda Beauty. This is the cream blush stick, and I have it in the color Perky Peach. No surprise there, because I love a peachy blush. It comes in this really convenient stick, and let me go ahead and swatch it right here for you. So here it is right there. Very, very creamy, very blendable, really, really easy to use. And again, it does come in so many other colors to choose from. I selected the peach one, but they have so many other ones. Okay, next let's go ahead and talk about contour. So for contour, I narrowed it down to 4 of my favorites from Sephora. And again, in no particular order, the first one here I have is the Tom Ford. This is the Shade and Illuminate in the color Intensity 0.5. This is one of my favorites for contour. I absolutely love this. This is one I have repurchased a couple of times already because I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. I have to say I don't really use this highlight as much, but this contour is so creamy. It's so easy to blend out, and it just works so beautifully on my skin tone that I absolutely love this. The next is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. I have the color Fair Medium, and I really love this. This is another product I repurchased, I believe, one time, because there is a lot of product in here and you only need a little bit, so this lasts me a very, very long time. The same idea where you kind of twist it and you use the sponge to apply it. It is beautiful. I absolutely love this, and these sell out all the time, so it's like a cult favorite. Next, I have the Westman Atelier Contour Stick in the color Biscuit. This is another product I have repurchased, and I'm almost out of this one as well. Now, this I always pick up during the sale, and I really, really love the convenience of it being in a stick. It's super, super easy to use. I really, really love the color Biscuit for my skin tone, and yeah, it's one I would definitely repurchase once I go through this one. And so the last contour I want to talk about, it's actually called a bronzer stick by Rare Beauty, but I do use this as a contour. Here is the packaging, and it is such a beautiful creamy It's a bronzer stick, but for me, like I said, I like using it like a contour. It's the perfect color, gives me like this light, like a sun-kissed look. Next, let's talk about bronzers. So for bronzers, I picked out 5 of my favorites from Sephora. This one here is by NARS. It is a cream, bronzing cream in the color Laguna 01. This is what it looks like. I really like this bronzer. It is so pretty, so creamy. I love the color. I love the consistency. Definitely one I would recommend if you're interested in picking up a new bronzer. The next bronzer I really enjoy is this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow bronzer. I have the color number 1 Fair. It's like this giant compact, tons and tons of product in here, but this is super creamy. I really like this bronzer a lot. And again, if you haven't tried this one, definitely consider giving this one a try. It's really good. The next one I really love is this one by Dior. This one is the Dior Forever Natural Powder Bronzer. I have the color 04 Tan Bronze, and I really like this. It's a powder bronzer. As you can see, it's been very much used. You can't even see the Dior emblem on it anymore because I've used it so much. I feel like I will probably hit pan on this, and it's hard for me to hit pan on a bronzer because I always use so little, but I really love this. Next, I have my Guerlain bronzer. This is the Terracotta Light Warm. I love the Guerlain bronzers. If you haven't tried a Guerlain bronzer, you absolutely have to. First of all, the packaging is stunning, but the product itself is no less stunning. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. I love that they mixed it in, so it has like the different bronzing shades and then also these peachy kind of like blush shades. And then, so this is the warm, but the cool tone one has the rosy colors instead of the peachy ones. It is such a good bronzer. And so the last one that I wanted to talk about is actually probably my favorite of them all, and it's the Gucci bronzer. This is probably my most used, most favorite bronzer of all. I do have the color 01. It's in powder form. It comes in this beautiful Tiffany blue, and I actually hit pan on this bronzer. I do have the bronzer brush. Mine's kind of dirty because I used it, so I have to wash this, but I just think it's such a nice touch to have this little brush there. This way, if you can take this traveling and you have the brush right there, so it's really convenient. So if I were to select just one bronzer, this is the one I would select. Okay, next let's talk about face palettes. So I only have 2 face palettes to talk about, and I also have 2 face palettes that I want to pick up for myself. The first face palette that I absolutely hands down recommend as one of my absolute favorites is this one here by Natasha Denona. This one here is the Natasha Denona Glam Face and Eye Palette. It's like in this rose gold, and of course it has tons of my fingerprints on it. It's absolutely stunning, you guys. It comes with a beautiful blush and highlight and these 5 beautiful eye shades. I absolutely love this. This is a great palette for travel. This is really a great palette, really great shades. I have the lighter color, but they also have the darker colors. I think it's fantastic. The second palette I really have to recommend is this Hourglass Holiday Palette that I recently picked up, and I'm absolutely in love with this palette. I did pick up the Elephant palette. So this is the ambient lighting unlocked in the Elephant. And you guys, not only is this packaging like absolutely stunning, the colors inside are absolutely gorgeous. Here are your shades. They're absolutely stunning. You have highlight, you have bronze, you have powder, you have blushes. It's a stunning palette. I absolutely love it. I do love the packaging, but I also really love what's inside. And so I actually am thinking of picking up this one here. I'm gonna post it on the screen. The butterfly palette, it's the lighter one. I originally picked this one up because it has the bronzer and the butterfly does not, but I am really interested in the butterfly palette as well. So these are limited edition, so once they sell out, you won't be able to get these. And I do think that they could sell out at Sephora because during the sale, I feel like people are going to gravitate towards these palettes and pick them up. So I might pick the butterfly up. It's been in my cart, so we'll see. Now this is the other face palette I am really interested in picking up during the sale. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beautifying Blush and Highlighter Palette, and of course I would pick up the Fair Medium. I love Charlotte Tilbury's face palettes, and it just looks so beautiful. It looks like there's two beautiful highlights and two beautiful blushes, and packaging looks really nice. So this is one that I'm definitely considering picking up during the sale. Let me know if you guys picked it up and let me know your thoughts, but right now it's in my cart. Okay guys, so now we're getting into eyes, and let's go ahead and kick things off with eyeshadow palettes. I love eyeshadows, and this was a really difficult category to narrow down. I was able to narrow down to 5 favorites, and this was really hard because there are so many beautiful palettes that have been recently launched, and there's many old favorites that I absolutely love, but I was able to narrow it down to my 5 favorites because I didn't want this to be too long. I didn't want it to be overwhelming, and I really wanted to give you my recommendations for the best of the best. So some of these are old favorites and some of these are newer. But let's go ahead and get started in no particular order. So the first one I wanted to discuss and talk about and recommend to you guys is the Natasha Denona Glam Eyeshadow Palette. This is an oldie, but this is a goodie. I absolutely love this palette. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It's a neutral lover's dream. It has the most beautiful shades, beautiful shimmers, beautiful mattes. I am absolutely obsessed with this palette. It's very much loved. I use it all the time, and I absolutely just love this palette. I feel like if you were to just pick up one eyeshadow palette and you don't have this one, this is the one. If you love a neutral look, if you love beautiful you know, neutrals, this is it. It's cool toned, it's gorgeous. Is that not the most beautiful shades right there? I absolutely love these. Now if you don't want to splurge on the full Natasha Glam palette, or you want something smaller, go for the Natasha Denona Mini Glam palette. This is also a stunner. I absolutely love these shades. I love this little mini palette for travel. You can, it's so easy and light. You know, just a really beautiful 5-shade palette. It has these beautiful shades. It looks so beautiful on the eyes. They're super pigmented and beautiful. And again, let me put them side by side. But here they are. So we have the mama and the baby right here. Now this palette right here by Natasha Denona is one I'm probably gonna pick up for myself because it's already on sale for only $13.50, and then I can get 20% off of that, so that like brings it down to like $10. And I'm talking about the Sunset eyeshadow palette, the mini. It is really pretty For $10, I just can't say no to this. Now, the original Sunset eyeshadow palette is on sale as well for half price, so 50% off. And then if you're Rouge, you can get 20% off, you know, and so on. So, I just think it's such a great value, but I am gravitating towards getting the mini. So we will see what I'll pick up, but I think I'm gonna get this one. Another palette that's currently in my cart is this one here by Huda Beauty. It's called Empowered Eyeshadow Palette. This is a little darker than I usually go for, but these golden tones are really making me drool. I just really love a golden eyeshadow, and these two golden shades I really want. And then it looks like there's so many different textures and so many different shimmers and the mattes. It just looks like so beautiful, and I'm really interested in this one. I might pick it up. Now the next palette I wanted to recommend is another one by Natasha Denona, and it's the newest one. It's the one that's called My Dream Palette. I love this entire collection, you guys. And this palette is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at these shades. They are absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this palette. I've already used it so many times, and every time I use it, the look just comes out so beautiful. I absolutely love these. I love placing these pops of color on like in the center. You can use your finger just to dab some on, and it just adds to the look. I mean, like, look at these shades. So pretty. The next palette is one by Patrick Ta. This is the very first one. So he has another one out that's more newer, and it has like rosy shades, but this is the one that has more of those neutral shades. I absolutely love it. It is absolutely stunning, you guys. Look at how shiny they are. So pretty. And then it also does have the two cream shades over here. I'll be honest, I don't really use these cream shades that often, but it's kind of like a nice thing to have in the palette, and it is covered, so it doesn't get, you know, you don't get your powders in there. But again, beautiful palette, absolutely gorgeous. Next I have a oldie but goodie, and this is by Tom Ford. This is in the color 04 Nude Dip. It is my favorite Tom Ford palette. I know he recently launched some new ones that are really good as well, but I really love this Nude Dip. If you love neutral tones like I do, this will be a go-to. Absolutely stunning shades. This is the wet dry formula, so you can use it wet or dry. I love it. The last palette I wanted to recommend is one from Pat McGrath. This is the Mothership Rose Divine, the first one. I am obsessed with this palette, you guys. As you can see, I have hit pan on a couple of these shades, and I'm super close probably to hitting pan on a couple others. But this is one that's always in the top drawer and always one that I really grab for. I really love this. It's a really good one. And if I had to recommend just one Pat McGrath Mothership, this would be it. I absolutely love it. Okay, next let's go ahead and talk about mascaras. I only have 3 mascaras to talk about. I'm very picky with my mascaras, so there's only 3 that I absolutely hands down recommend from Sephora. The first one is the Rare Beauty mascara. I absolutely love this one. Ever since it came out, it's just one that I've been grabbing. I have already repurchased this a couple of times. I love this wand. I love the way it coats the lashes. It is a really good one. I really like this one. Now, there is these really good mascara sets from Sephora Favorites that I cannot have a recommendation video without mentioning, because these are so good. So you basically have 5 mini mascaras and then you have a certificate inside. So whichever one that you prefer, whichever one you like the most, you have a certificate to pick up the full size. So essentially you're getting 5 mini mascaras to try out, and then you pick up the full size of the one of your choice. The next mascara I wanted to recommend to you guys is the Gucci mascara. This is one of my all-time favorite mascaras. I absolutely love this wand. I love this mascara. It looks super, super beautiful on. It really separates, it lengthens. It's a beautiful mascara. If you can get it on sale, now is the time to get it. The last mascara I wanted to recommend is this one from Dior. This is the Over Curl Dior mascara. It has this curved wand, and I do really, really like this. It's a really great one. And then in addition to this, I also wanted to recommend the Dior Lash Primer. I always like using a lash primer when I do my makeup. I feel like it really helps the lashes in the long run. So I always like to use a lash primer. And so this is the one that I would definitely recommend. I have another lash primer that I like over this one, but it is not sold at Sephora. But this is a really good one as well. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the eyeliners. So the first one that I absolutely love is this one by Hourglass. This is the waterproof gel eyeliner. It's retractable, which I absolutely love that you don't need to sharpen it. And it's a gel eyeliner, so it never tugs or pulls. It's super smooth. I absolutely love it. And I think I'm actually going to be picking this one up, a backup for this one during the sale. The next one I have repurchased numerous times. It's this one from Dior, another retractable eyeliner. And this is one I have repurchased many times. It's one I always get during a sale or a promo. Now the liquid liner that I wanted to recommend is this one from Tom Ford. This is the eye defining pen. It has a dual end, so it has like a thinner side and a thicker side. And I just love this. And this eyeliner lasts forever. I mean, forever. I have repurchased this before, but one of these will last such a long time. There's a lot of product in here. Now, let's go ahead and talk about brows. For brows, I'm really curious in picking up and trying this one here by VIB. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this brand correctly. It's new to me. But this is the Brow Sculpt, Shape, and Hold Gel with Lamination Effect. The wand looks super interesting, and it's one I want to try. So I have this in my cart. I might pick this up and try this out for the brows. The one that I'm recommending though is this one here by Kosas. This is the tinted gel. They also have one in clear, which I also really like, but I do prefer the tinted one. I really like this. It's really, really good. In fact, I might be getting a backup to this because I feel like I'm almost done with this one. So I might be picking up a backup to this. Now, this right here is another item I'm really curious about. It's by Rare Beauty, and this is the Brow Harmony Shape and Fill Duo. So I'm really curious about this one here as well. So I might pick this up to see if I like. Now, I would also recommend, if you're looking for a good brow pencil, I would definitely recommend this Gucci one. Again, this is the Gucci brow crayon, and the color I have is Brawn. It has this spoolie on one end and then the pencil on the other end, just, you know, to fill in your brows. I really like this as well. This is really, really nice. Now this right here, I'm kind of curious about these tweezers by Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Grooming Tweezer and Brush. I love that these tweezers has that brush on the end. I think this is super like convenient and such a great idea because, you know, like when you're tweezing your brows, you know, you can use that brush to brush everything out. I am really curious. I have this in my cart right now, so I'll probably end up picking these up. Okay, you guys, now we're getting into lips. So let's go ahead and kick it off with lipstick. The first one is the Natasha Denona My Dream lipstick. It's in the color Natasha. It's like this beautiful pinky nude. Here it is right there. It's kind of like a deeper pinky nude. It's really, really beautiful on the lips. I really love this packaging. I love this whole collection. I absolutely love. Next, I have something here that I want to pick up for myself. It's the Makeup by Mario Lip Lift Kit. So it does come with a lipstick and a lip liner duo for 20 bucks, and you can save your percentage on top of that. And there's a pink nude, which is Sam and Hugh. And then there is the mauve nude, which is Erin and Smoky Pink. And I think I'm gravitating towards the mauve nude more. So I think I'm going to be picking that one up and trying those out for myself. Next, I thought this set was super, super cute. This set here is by Huda Beauty. It's the Empowered Trio set. So it comes with a lipstick, a lip gloss, and a lip liner. It has a retail value of $45, and you can pick this up for $25 minus the discount. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up so we can kind of swatch everything and take a look. But it does come in this cute little tin gold lip, and it does say Huda Beauty on the side here. I think that's a really cute touch. So the products are right here, and then the packaging is so stunning. It's gold. It says Huda Beauty and it's gold. And so the color of this one is called Power Bullet. Here it is. So here's the lip liner and the lipstick. And now let's do the gloss. So the gloss is in the color Bold Gold. Wow. And I have to say, I love the Huda Beauty glosses. Oh, that's really pretty, you guys. That is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and just put some of this lipstick and gloss on. It is a bit deeper than I'm used to, but I think it's a pretty color for fall. Now, let me go ahead and top it with the gold gloss. Let's see what that looks like. So here it is with the gloss. It's super comfortable on the lips, I have to say. I really like it. So here are the shades on my arm, and here they are on the lips. So I think this is a really nice set, you guys, for the money you're paying. And you have like this beautiful special packaging. And I think this color is super pretty for fall. Let me know what you guys think. Now the next lipstick I have here, you guys, is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I have it in this satin in the color Haze. This has been like my go-to favorite nude. It's like a beautiful peachy nude. I mean, how beautiful is this? If you like a neutral, true, like light nudie lip, look no further. This color, the Haze, it is stunning. I mean, I have been using it so much that I am actually considering getting a backup for this during the sale, because I love this lipstick so much. I've been getting so much use out of it. You can pop it in the middle, like even just to lighten up a color. Like I'll just put it on top right now. Do you see how it just lightens everything up? It just makes your lips look so beautiful, so plump and full, even though it's not like one of those plumping lipsticks. I absolutely love this. Now another very neutral lip is this one by Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Empress. It is like a very light nude. And this is all I have left. I am practically out of this one already. I mean, that says a lot because I have tons of lipsticks, and the fact that I'm almost out of one, it says a ton. but it is like this true, this one here, it's like a true beigey nude, like a peachy beigey nude. I absolutely love the way this looks on the lips. Super, super pretty, really hydrating. I mean, I absolutely love it. If you love a neutral lip, look no further than this. Now let's go ahead and talk about lip gloss. The first one is this Dior Lip Glow Oil. Now this specific shade is not available, I believe, at Sephora. This one is, I'm not even sure what this shade is. I think it's like a bronzy beigey. I don't remember what this shade is and I can't tell, but it is a pretty, here, I'll swatch it, you guys. None of them really have a ton of pigment or a ton of color. Like this one here, as you can see, looks so much deeper in the tube, but on the skin, it's just like a slight tint of color, slight beigey brown tint. But they have so many different shades. There's a pink and a raspberry and a coral. And you can't really go wrong with these because, again, it's just a slight tint. But the best part about it, it's almost like a treatment. It really, really moisturizes your lips. It's an oil. It makes it's really comfortable on the lips. It's great to just top up any kind of lipstick throughout the day. I love these. I have gone through multiple tubes of these in different colors, and this is my newest one that I recently picked up. It was one of the recent collections, but you cannot go wrong. You know, just choose a color you prefer. These feel super good on the lips. The next lip gloss I absolutely love, and it's new to me, is this Tower 28 Lip Jelly. I have it in the color Oat. You guys, I love this one. I have been using it like non-stop. I mean, non-stop. I love this color Oat. It looks good on top of all of my neutral lipsticks. And I love it so much that I just have been using it. I can't put it down. It's this one here. So this is the Dior Lip Glow Oil, and then this one is the lip jelly from Tower 28. It is so, so good, you guys. So, so good. Next, I wanted to talk about the Fenty glosses. I have them in two colors right here. I have Fenty Glow, and then I also have the Sweet Mouth. Both of these are wonderful. So they often have like different sets, and so I have a full size here, and this is like a little mini, but these minis last a very long time. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch both of these for you. So here they are side by side. You know, the darker one is Fenty Glow and the lighter one is Sweet Mouth. I love them both. They are phenomenal. And then the very last lip gloss is this one here by Givenchy. This is the Tinted Lip Balm, and I have the color Milky Nude. I love this. I absolutely love this. I think I'm almost out of this, and I will be definitely getting a backup of this because I love it. I use this all the time. It is like a perfect beigey nude that I absolutely love. It gives it a little bit of that lip plumping effect without the tingle. It does have that mintiness, but it doesn't have the tingle for me. And it's this right here. It is so beautiful. It's definitely opaque. Very, very pretty. Okay, so the last thing I want to wrap things up with is lip liners. I have 3 lip liners to talk about, 3 favorites from Sephora. The first one is from Charlotte Tilbury. I love her lip liners. This one is in the color Iconic Nude. It goes with like pretty much everything, you guys. Here it is. It's like a deep, deep nude. And when I wear like a light nude lip, I love lining it with like a deeper nude, and I love this one. The next one that I really love is the Huda Beauty. This is in the color Sandy Beige. I love the fact that this one is retractable. It is super convenient that you don't have to sharpen this. So it is retractable. And I love this formula. I have to say it's really pretty. It's actually pretty similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, but I would say a little more brownie. But I absolutely love this. And so the last one here is by Pat McGrath. This is the Permagel lip liner in the color Contour. I have been repurchasing this specific shade forever now. I absolutely love this. I love the formula and I absolutely love this shade. They look like triplets, don't they? I have a type. I love a neutral brownie lip liner. They look so similar, you guys. So that is all of my makeup recommendations from Sephora for this sale. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of goodies you are picking up during the sale. What are your favorites? I'm always curious to know. I hope everybody is staying healthy and well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!